10 special traits of people who don't need to be liked by everyone. Some people move through life as if they're carrying their own weather, untouched by the storms of opinion swirling around them. They seem to have figured out the art of living with a certain clarity and intention that frees them from the weight of external expectations. If you've ever wondered what fuels their fire, or if you secretly want to join their league of badassery, keep reading. Here are the 10 traits that allow them to navigate life with such self-confidence and strength. 1. Mastery of self-awareness. The foundation of people who don't chase approval is their remarkable self-awareness. They understand themselves with surgical precision. This goes beyond knowing their strengths and weaknesses. These individuals are deeply familiar with their triggers, boundaries, and motivations. What's truly empowering is that their self-awareness doesn't paralyze them. It empowers them to grow and evolve. They are unafraid of confronting uncomfortable truths, knowing that such reflections lead to personal transformation. By embracing their flaws without shame and acknowledging their strengths without arrogance, they build an honest, accepting relationship with themselves. This foundation of self-trust lets them navigate life's challenges with an unmatched confidence. 2. Freedom from social comparison. People who don't need to be liked by everyone have thrown the social comparison rulebook out the window. They don't measure their success against others or base their worth on someone else's achievements. They focus on their own values and goals, creating a life that is uniquely their own. This freedom from comparison gives them peace of mind. Without the constant pressure to keep up with others, they can live without the bitterness or envy that social comparison breeds. These individuals aren't completely indifferent to others. They just recognize that their life is theirs to define, not to measure against someone else's yardstick. 3. Innate wisdom to discern intentions. Discernment isn't flashy, but for people who don't need universal approval, it's invaluable. They possess the rare ability to separate the genuine from the disingenuous. While they don't expect perfection from others, they do insist on sincerity. This deep wisdom allows them to navigate relationships with care and precision. They instinctively gravitate toward people who align with their values and keep their distance from those who don't. Their ability to discern intentions ensures they invest their time and energy in relationships that nourish their growth, leaving behind those that drain or hinder them. 4. Inspiring presence. There's an undeniable magnetism to people who unapologetically walk their own path. Their presence is like a breath of fresh air in a world of conformity. These individuals don't try to impress others. They simply show up as their authentic selves. And guess what? That's exactly what inspires others. Their lack of pretension creates an aura of freedom. Being around them makes you feel like it's okay to be yourself, without the need for validation or performance. Their authenticity encourages others to stop pretending and to start living more genuinely. They lead not by force, but by quietly being themselves. 5. Effortless detachment. Detachment can often be misunderstood as indifference, but for these individuals, it's a finely tuned release. They don't cling to relationships, situations, or outcomes that no longer align with their growth. Instead of holding on out of fear or obligation, they let go gracefully. This ability to release what no longer serves them without bitterness creates space for new opportunities. By letting go of stagnation, they continually open themselves up to new experiences and avenues for growth. It's a trait that fosters emotional resilience and mental clarity. 6. Adaptable to change. Change is inevitable, but it's often met with resistance. Not for these individuals. They understand that nothing is permanent, and they've made peace with life's unpredictability. Instead of fearing change, they approach it with curiosity and composure, knowing that it's an essential part of their personal evolution. Their adaptability allows them to navigate life's transitions with grace. They don't get caught up in the uncertainty of the future. Instead, they embrace it, knowing it will bring opportunities for growth. This flexibility helps them move forward, no matter what curveballs life throws their way. 7. Ability to hold space for others. Ironically, those who don't need everyone's approval are often the best listeners. Why? Because they're not preoccupied with how they're being perceived. Their focus is entirely on the person in front of them, offering undivided attention and creating a space where others can speak freely. This deep presence and non-judgmental energy make them incredibly trustworthy companions. They offer people a safe space to share their stories, thoughts, and emotions without feeling the need to impress or perform. Their ability to truly listen deepens their relationships and makes others feel truly valued. 8. Strength in vulnerability. Authenticity is a way of life for people who don't care about being liked by everyone. They don't shy away from showing their imperfections. Rather than hiding their struggles or pretending to have everything figured out, they face life with honesty and openness. This strength in vulnerability is what forms the deepest connections. People resonate with their willingness to share their flaws and their journey. These individuals understand that true relationships are forged through mutual understanding, not through flawless appearances. By embracing vulnerability, they inspire others to do the same. 9. Endurance through isolation. In a world that values constant connection, being alone can feel like a punishment. But for people who don't need to be liked by everyone, solitude is not a problem to be solved. It's a natural rhythm of life. They view isolation as an opportunity to reset, to reconnect with their core, and to gain clarity. During periods of solitude, they reflect, process emotions, and develop new ideas. Far from being lonely, these individuals find strength in their alone time, using it to recharge and prepare for the next phase of their life. Their endurance through isolation makes them incredibly resilient and self-sufficient. 10. Unstoppable creative energy. Without the weight of external expectations, individuals who don't care about being liked by everyone can pour their energy into creative endeavors. Their work is a reflection of their authentic selves, bold, innovative, and deeply personal. Their creativity thrives on curiosity and a willingness to experiment. Every project becomes an opportunity to explore new ideas, take risks, and bring something meaningful into existence. This unshakable creative drive allows them to create work that resonates with others because it's unmistakably real and true to their vision. Conclusion. Living authentically, especially in a world that constantly pressures us to conform, is not always easy. But for those who have mastered the art of being themselves, the rewards are immense. From self-awareness and adaptability to creativity and vulnerability, the traits of those who don't need to be liked by everyone are powerful and inspiring. These individuals remind us that life is too short to spend chasing the approval of others. True strength comes from self-acceptance, a willingness to embrace change, and a commitment to living authentically. The journey may not always be easy, but it is always worth it. And as you navigate your own path, remember, the most important approval you need is your own. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any new videos. Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comment section down below, and feel free to stay and enjoy it until the end. Also make sure to check out our next highlighted video, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.